All right, guys. So in this episode of What Is He Up To in the Shop, I guess you could say I'm generating some background noise for you because, yeah, I'm actually weighing some sprockets. So why am I doing that? Well, the reason why I'm doing this is nothing more than just simple curiosity. So as you can see, GSXR 1000 is a little bit disassembled, getting a reflashed ECU. She's making considerably more power, and well, with the retune is going to come quite a bit of power, making this motorcycle very prone to doing wheelies in pretty much every gear. That stock 45 tooth rear sprocket is going to be replaced by a 44 tooth sprocket. Now, I made a little bit of a whoopsie. I ordered the Vortex, meaning to order the super light, but is there really a difference in weight between the two? And how would that weight compare with a factory 44 tooth rear sprocket? Well, only one way to find out. We've got our handy dandy scale. We've got a little bit of an improvised platform here, so they'll hold these sprockets. We're going to fire up the scale. There we go. Firing up the scale, and it is zeroed out, as you can see. So let's get to weighing and see what we come up with. Here's the Vortex, that 44 tooth sprocket. Comes out to 907 grams. All right. 907 grams versus the super light. Checking in right at 780 grams. But what about that factory sprocket? Well, factory is checking in, wow, it's the lightest of the group, roughly 721 grams. So real quickly, guys, just going down the weights of these different sprockets. The Vortex, again, 907 grams. That converts to 32 ounces or exactly 2 pounds. The super light, it is lighter by about a quarter of a pound. Look at that, 780 grams, 27 and a half ounces, 1.72 pounds. With the factory 44, checking in at 721 grams, 25 and a half ounces, about 1.59 pounds. Now, if you take the ounces per tooth, in other words, say 26 divided by 44, and then multiply that number by 45, you get a rough estimate of 737 grams, 26 ounces, and about 1.62 pounds. So the factory offerings would be lighter. And when you feel these sprockets, even the super light, it does seem to feel a bit more robust. This factory one, it almost kind of looks thin. I don't know if I'm looking too deep into that or what. Anyway, this just feels like a bit more of a substantial piece. And of course, the Vortex being the heaviest, yeah, it definitely feels pretty substantial. But there you have it, guys. Vortex being the heaviest, super light next, and then the factory offerings would be the lightest. If you're absolutely trying to whittle down to the lowest weight, still using a 525 chain, because you got to remember, these are still 525 chains, guys, so not really the lightest weight of the group. But anyway, of those, factory's the lightest, followed by super light, and then Vortex. Post up your comments. Let me know what you think. Are you going to end up going with a 520 chain on your motorcycle, or are you just going to re-gear within that same chain category? Let me know what you're up to with your motorcycle. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.